Hello, everybody, and welcome to Module 1 Global Societies and Wellbeing. Again, my name is Carolyn. I'll be instructor in this class, and this is really just a quick 3-minute video to go some of the major topics in this class, since we don't really meet face to face and you don't get to see me and we don't get to have these discussions that are really cool, except for online. So this is just a chance for us to connect a little bit more. So in this first module, we talk about how are sustainability and well-being linked in global societies. So we set basically the foundation, some of the main principles, right? And so as you'll see in this page that I created for you guys, we've gotten it wrong really in terms of how we measure progress, how we measure what makes us happy, right? So often we've measured the success of a country based on their GDP, what they produce, how much stuff they produce, right? And you'll see that in the module that yes, we have countries that produce a lot, but are they the happiest countries? No. When we actually look at what makes a country happy, are people happy? Are they healthy? Are they getting an education? Are they not only living long lives, but also lives where they stay healthy, right? That's different. We can see that some of the biggest GDP countries are not the countries that are producing really well in that, right? And so, you'll see that I actually have on the page the Human Development Index, which measures some of those other things: literacy rates, education rates, well-being rates, rates of the quality of life, right? Those kinds of things. And you'll see that other countries are actually doing much better. Then if you look at happiness, when we measure happiness, you'll find that countries are even, Norway, Denmark, those countries are always kind of top ranking, Finland, and they're not necessarily the biggest earners. So we know that those two are not really linked, and yet we measure progress so often. We destroy the planet, right, for producing as much as we can, and yet it doesn't really make us happy or healthy, right? And so that's part of the first part of what we talk about in this module. Linked to this concept is your assignment for this module, which is the Easterlin paradox. And really what that means in a nutshell is that income and well-being, happiness are not linked. They are linked to a certain point, right? And really that cutoff point, as you'll see in the reading about the Easterlin paradox, is $75,000. So up to the amount of $75,000, yes, more money makes you happier because you can buy certain things, you have a better standard of living. If you make more than that, it does not predict your happiness anymore. And so that is a paradox, right? And why is that? And you'll see in the post, I'm really curious to see what you guys think about that, right? There's different statistics, different things of why people say that these two are not linked more after that, because money after that point doesn't really make us happy. Also in the module, you have a post on a well-being society. What is a well-being society? A well-being society is basically a society that prioritizes sustainability and well-being of the people and the planet, as opposed to just purely economic progress. So that is what a well-being society is. So read the post on that. Also in this module, you find a post by Laura Muschensky, one of the sustainability and well-being experts, and she basically writes a post that I posted for you guys that talks about how sustainability and well-being are linked. And really it's that concept that she talks about, that our well-being really is dependent on the well-being of the planet. Because if we want to be happy as a race, as a human nation, as a planet of humans, right? The planet also needs to stay well. We can't survive if our environment is devastated, right? We're not going to be happy. And so we need to take care of our planet also for our own happiness and well-being. Check out some of the statistics in the module that I sent about just well-being, happiness, the happiest countries, and let me know what you guys think. What else is in module 1? We talk about the Happy Planet Index, which is another assignment that you guys have. So in this assignment, I love this talk. It's a TED talk. It's a little bit older. It's a couple of years old already. But I think the concept is so valid. And he really goes into the same principle of why are we measuring progress in purely economic terms? How did that happen, right? Even the founder of the GDP, the gross domestic product, said this measure does not measure people's happiness or well-being. It just measures purely economically how you're doing. That's it. Why are we using this as the measure of end-all be-all in this world, right? Where did that come from? So the Happy Planet Index basically goes beyond, and it says really what we need to do if we want to be sustainable on this planet is look at how are countries doing in terms of using our planet to create happy lives for its citizens, right? How are they doing? For example, you see in Module 1, if everybody lived as an American, we would need 5 Earth to actually survive, right? Because that is how many resources we use. And we're not even one of the happiest countries. So we're doing really crappy when you speak Happy Planet Index in terms of actually using our planet, our resources that we have to create happy, healthy lives, right? And so the Happy Planets Index looks at how can we measure that? How can we measure how well countries are doing in not abusing the planet and all the resources, but still creating happy, healthy lives. And so this video is really interesting. I hope it's going to enlighten you guys and you like this assignment as well. And I hope this Module 1 kind of gets you thinking about some of these things and how we can fix it and what we can do and what it's all about. And again, if you have any questions, reach out to me via Canvas. I look forward to seeing your introduction posts, and I see you guys in Module 2. Ciao.